Hey, how's it going? How are all of my Gemini soul family members doing out there? My name's Morty. Welcome to today's read. Today I thought I would do a read for Gemini. This will be a mid-month read in the month of January 2019. Speaking of, today is January 4th. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. It's around 2:10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'm happy to have you guys participating in this read with me and learning a little bit more about Gemini. Gemini, what a great sign, you know. Very intelligent sign, very intuitive, very clever-minded, and quick-witted, a great sense of humor. They're very versatile. They blend in well with others, right? They play well with others. Gemini's a great sign. Gemini can be a little bit stubborn sometimes, right? Geminis can be a little irresponsible. So, yeah, we all have positive traits and limiting traits that go with all of our signs. So I don't have any Gemini in my chart, at least that I'm aware of, but I recognize some of the traits that Gemini has, right, because they resonate with me. Anyways, it's fun. All right, so let's see what's going on for Gemini. Mid-January 2019. Hopefully everybody had a Happy New Year. By the way, I want to thank all of you for the comments and the likes, subscribes, and shares. And for all those of you who have donated towards the channel. Your donations make a huge difference for me, so thank you very much. And for all of you who have ordered personal reads, I love doing the reads for you. And you know, it's fun to learn that the energies that I'm connecting with in the reads, that they're resonating with all of you. So that makes me happy. So it's really, I mean, my purpose, my goal is to be able to raise everybody's vibration, right? To be able to share a read with you and give each and every one of you some insight, right? Some direction that allows you to be able to live happier, more fulfilling lives. So that's my goal. If any of you are interested in getting a personal read, right? Because this is a general read that I do here now. But if you'd like to do a personal read, in the description below, you can read about how to do that. Just send me an email. Yeah, and I just ask you a couple questions because I want to find out what kind of read you would like, exactly what you'd like to know specifically about in your life. And then, yeah, then I do the read for you, and it's $40 for 30 minutes. So, yeah, I send you a link so you can watch that read as many times as you'd like. Anyways, it's pretty cool. All right, so we want to see what the opening affirmation is for Gemini. Okay. Gemini, you have a great one. True love come to me. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. It's powerful. Yeah, it's not asking, right? It's calling out to the universe, right? True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote it be. So you're calling out for that manifestation, Gemini. So Gemini, you want, you know, in this read, it won't be for every Gemini, but it will be for some Geminis, right? Whether your sun sign is found in Gemini, or maybe your moon or rising is Gemini, or maybe you're just checking in on a Gemini friend, or you're just intuitively guided to be here. Either way, I'm happy to have you here, so welcome. Anyways, Gemini, you're calling out true love, right? Calling it into you. This is pretty exciting. There aren't many affirmations like this in this deck. So, makes me pretty excited for Gemini. I'm curious to see how that affirmation fits into today's tarot read. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I just want to see what opening energy Gemini has taking them into the read. Okay, Gemini. You have the Five of Pentacles, right? So this is a pretty limiting energy, right? This can be the energy of feeling like you're left out in the cold, right? It's that energy of feeling like things are unstable in your life, right? A little instability, insecurity. right? That you're not feeling like you have the kind of love and support that you need. I mean, materially, the mother and the daughter, I mean, they're poor, but spiritually, they're rich because they have one another, right? They have one another in their love. All right, so that's the energy taking Gemini into the read. Gemini, you have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, if you look at the figure here on the card, she's bound by all these ropes, right? And these ravens that are holding him. She wears a blindfold, right? Well, if you look closely, she could actually free herself at any time, right? She's choosing to be bound, right? So this is, Gemini, this is you choosing to be fearful, right? To be full of anxiety, like something's causing you a lot of anxiety and insecurity and instability in your life. But this is saying that it's all within you, right? You have the ability to change that energy. Just have to make the decision to take off the blindfold and free yourself. All right, Gemini, tell me more. Beautiful. Gemini, you have the Page of Cups. All right, so the Page of Cups, pages represent messages, right? So if you look at the figure here on the card, she stands in water, water representing emotion, feeling, love, right? And she's staring into this lily that's illuminating in front of her, right? It's illuminating with a message, right? And she's trying to read the message. And she's doing this under a full moon. So Gemini, this is a message coming into your atmosphere. It's a message of love, right? Beautiful. Gemini, you have the Sun card. This is also known as the card of Leo, right? Some argue this is the best card in the entire deck, right? This represents, if you look at the figure here, you know, she's in this field of sunflowers, right? Beautiful field. She has a white horse behind her, and she's holding her young infant up against her. And she has the warmth of the sun beating on her back, right? This is a card of feeling that freedom, right? That absolute freedom, childlike enthusiasm, right? Just that zest for life, right? No worries, no concerns. This is a fantastic energy, Gemini. Beautiful. Gemini, you have the Three of Cups, right? So the Three of Cups, this is a card representing the energy of celebrating, right? This is getting together with friends and enjoying good times, right? Laughing and celebrating, enjoying one another's company, sharing and participating in this energy with others. Okay, bear with me here. I think I had a card that flipped. Yes, I did. Okay, Gemini, you have the Hierophant, right? This is also known as the card of Taurus, right? So there may be some Geminis out there that you may be in a relationship with a Taurus. So the Hierophant card, this represents seeking spiritual counsel, right? So it can be a priest or a rabbi, somebody that we look up to as a spiritual advisor. It could be a parent, right? Somebody that we just really count, and we can count on their sound advice, right? They have our best interest in mind, right? This can also be, Gemini, asking your higher self for this kind of wisdom. Gemini, you have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, this represents the energy of moving on, right? So she's been in battle, and now she's choosing to lay her swords down, turn her back, and walk the other direction, right? And she's walking into brighter skies. This is coming in under the Eight of Swords. Gemini, you have the Knight of Swords. And this is coming in under the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. This represents, so knights, they always show up, right? It's an energy you can count on showing up. This knight is coming in, he's flying in on his horse, right? So he's coming in pretty quickly, right? He's pretty wound up. It's a pretty charged up energy, right? And he's coming in for battle, right? He has a sword drawn and everything, but there really isn't a battle for him to come into. But it's that kind of energy coming into your atmosphere. So, yeah. So for some Geminis, it may be that this message coming into you, right? This message of love, it could be coming into you by way of an air sign. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So Gemini, this could be your card right here. Too many cards, pal. Gemini, tell me more. Okay. Gemini, you have the High Priestess, right? So, this tells me, Gemini, your intuition is tuned in right now, right? Intuition is coming into you. Your higher self is speaking to you. High Priestess stands above a crescent moon, representing unseen energy, right? So, Gemini, you're also manifesting right now. And this is coming in under the Sun card. So, I don't know. I mean, for some Geminis, you may be in a relationship with a Leo, right? You have the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So, Queen of Wands, this is a great energy, right? It's a fast-moving energy. She stands next to her lion, representing strength, right? She has these eagles flying above her head, representing she has direction, guidance, right? She has that magnetic charm to her. This is a great energy, creative energy. That'll serve you well, Gemini. So, fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Doesn't have to be, though. Queen, so female, but doesn't have to be. Beautiful. Gemini, you have the Four of Wands. This is a great card. This is the happily ever after card, right? So, this is male and female, right? Husband and wife. Two people. We're just energy, so sex doesn't matter, right? But for the sake of the card, we're looking at male and female, right? He is exchanging vows with her, right? He's making his promise, right? His commitment to her, that I will have your back for life, right? I am yours. And she's doing the same thing, and she's doing it as she sits on this beautiful white horse. And you have this beautiful colored background behind him, right? This is the ultimate commitment. This is great, Gemini. And that's coming in under the Hierophant, right? So it tells me that there may be some Geminis out there where you are in a relationship with a Taurus. Beautiful. This is great, Gemini. You have the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups, this is your wish card, right? I mean, Gemini, if you're calling out for your true love to come to you, What better way to go about doing it than with your wish card, right? So the figure in this card, she sits on this stump next to the water. She sits under a full moon, right? She takes a dandelion, she breaks it off. She makes a wish and she blows it up into the universe. As above, so below. She has these 9 cups full of abundance and blessings, full of love. That's a great card, Gemini, taking you out of the read. Okay, all right, give me just a few seconds here to take a look at this read here and see what I see in the cards, and I can share it with you. Yeah, so, you know, I just want to point out early on that from the affirmation, right, Gemini, true love come to me, right? That's true love, right? That's coming into Gemini's atmosphere. So I'm excited to see that for Gemini, right? This makes this reading really fun. I love reads like this where like love just comes together for people. So Gemini, I kind of get the feeling like going into the read, right? 2018, pretty tough a year for you, right? In many ways, a lot of you are feeling like you've been left out in the cold, right? It's that limiting energy, instability, insecurity. So Gemini, for many of you, right? Whenever it is you need to walk away from it, walk away from it. It's no longer serving you, right? Free yourself, right? Free yourself from this self-restriction, right? From being, allowing yourself to be bound, right? Bound by yourself, right? Your own limitations. You're the only one that's preventing this moving on from happening. For many Gemini, right, you have news coming to you, right? And this news will come by way of an air sign. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, right? So it's news of love, right? It's a message of love. It's a new beginning for you, right? A new beginning of love. This news is in your atmosphere. I mean, Gemini. Talk about 2 fantastic cards, right? You have the Sun card, right? And you have the High Priestess, right? This is reminding you that your intuition is so tuned in right now. Listen to your higher self. Follow your feeling, right? Allow yourself to live life with this childlike enthusiasm. It will serve you well. It'll help you to connect to your higher self, right? Free yourself from those self-bound binds that you have. Because Gemini, you have great cause for celebration. You do. You have this beautiful energy coming into your life, right? This new creative energy, right? It's kind of energy that you can, I mean, it's invigorating, it's innovative, right? It gets you up in the morning, it's exciting, has this magnetic charm to it, right? And it brings you so much joy. Joy with your friends, right? Celebrating. And for some Geminis out there, I think you may be in a relationship with a Taurus, right? And that is what's connected to this happily ever after, right? For others, this is seeking your higher self, right? Seeking counsel from your highest self. What is best for my highest good? What direction should I go? And doing so brings you this abundance of love, right? This happily ever after. It's a fantastic energy. Because, Gemini, you are manifesting, right? I mean, you have the wish card here, right? Make a wish and send it out to the universe. Gemini. You're calling in your true love to come to you. It's your wish. Make it. Allow this love to come into your atmosphere. Okay, so I just want to look and see if there's any area where I want to get a little further clarification. By the way, I'm working on being able to take a snapshot so you can see this image and see it up on the screen, so you guys can be looking at the read as like I am. But give me some time to figure that out. Okay, so I want to ask about this Hierophant, right? So tell me more about the Hierophant. Further clarification on the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Tower card. So the Tower card, right? This represents the energy of the universe stepping in, right, to shake things up, right, and create a tower moment, right? Tower brings the opportunity for change. Lightning is coming out of the sky and is striking the tower, and the tower's in these tumultuous waters. The tower is going down. So any time that there's maybe we feel a necessary change that we need to make in our lives, right, and we're just not making it for ourselves. We're not following those promptings. Many times what happens is the universe steps in and it brings a tower moment, right? And it shifts things around and shakes things up in our world in order to create this change, right? To bring this new change that's always for our highest good. And we have the Fool, right? So for some Gemini, I think, you know, whatever you're creating, you're manifesting this relationship in your life, right? This love, this happily ever after. That it's coming to you after a tower moment, right? And it's this tower moment that allows you to take on the energy of the Fool, right? This living freely, right? Carefree, without stress, without anxiety, without fear. Taking on this energy. Bringing you either a Taurus or spiritual wisdom in your life. Bringing you the happily ever after. Manifesting your dreams. It's beautiful. Gemini, true love come to me. I mean, your affirmation, true love shall come to me as I do will, so mote it be. True love comes. Okay, everybody, I think this is it for the read. I mean, this has been a good read. It's been a fun read for me to do. Keep in mind, these are just energies that are resonating out there ahead of Gemini, right? So choice has not been made yet. I'm just trying to give you some guidance and direction for those of you that are Gemini, that are looking for guidance and direction on how to resonate and attract the best energies to bring this love and abundance into your life. So, all right, on that note, I want to wish you guys the very best. Thanks again for all the likes, subscribes, shares, and the comments. You guys are the best. Thank you for the beautiful donations to the channel. Have a great day and good luck this month. You have a great month ahead of you.